In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the power distribution fuse block in this Volkswagen Jetta. Let's get into it. We're going to pull the battery cover off, just slide it up. There may be some little tabs that you have to push in on both sides. Push those in. We'll go to the negative terminal. Using a 10mm socket or wrench, we want to loosen up this nut. Take the connector off and just set it aside. Disconnect this terminal here. We're going to use an 11mm socket. Loosen that up. Take that nut off, disconnect that, set that aside. Now just grab these two clips and open the cover. Now we're going to take these nuts off. You want to keep these all in the same order. If you want, take a picture of this just to make sure. So you put them back the same way they came off. Using a 10mm socket, loosen up the nut. Slide that off. Do the same with the other ones. You could even label them if you want to. But we'll just keep them all in order. That's that. Set those aside over here. We'll just take the fuse box, slide it towards the back of the car, tip it up, then we'll disconnect the connector here. Just push down on the tab and it slides right out. What you want to do is take the old one. Make sure the fuses are the same sizes. So 50 and 50, these are both 50, 40 in the next one, 40, so that's correct. 110, 110, and then 150 and 150. So we're all set. If they weren't all set, you're going to have to change out the fuses to make sure it matches. Same with these little fuses. These are all 30 amp fuses, and these are all 30 amp fuses. So you would want to change those if they weren't correct. Now we'll take the nuts off. I'm just going to use a 10mm socket. And there's a washer as well. Take those off. All those nuts are off. If the nuts are not in good shape, you want to replace the nuts. These ones actually look pretty good. So what you would want to do is take some side cutters and just remove that tab on the side there. Just pop that off. Then you can pull the nut out and then just clean this up and put the new nut on. These are in pretty good shape, so we don't have to deal with that. Just keep that to the side. Now we'll connect the connector first. Line this up. And lock it down. Then we'll slide it in position. Now we'll get these lined up on the right spot. Get these all started. And this one was next. Just get those all started. And snug those down. Just make sure those are all snug. Close the lid. Now we're going to connect this back to the battery positive. Use a 10mm socket and just line it up. Just like that. And snug this down. Now connect the battery, the negative terminal, line that up. And we'll tighten this down. Make sure that's snug, give it a wiggle. That's good. And put the cover on. Line that up. And lock it down.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.